So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm gonna change my pump, power steering pump on the STI, since I don't know if you looked at the other video, but I changed my rack and pinion power steering. It's brand new, and when I was bleeding the system, the pump just went bye-bye. So yeah, she's not working anymore. She's not pressurizing the system anymore, or too much, one or the other. And what I did, I ordered a pump from Rock Auto. This was about $250 to get to my door. I did order some new parts from Subaru as well for the pump, because the pump itself was $900 at Subaru, so I was like, no way I'm gonna pay that much for this little thing. So I did go on Rock Auto, and for almost a quarter of the price, I have a pump. Yes, I need to switch the bracket and the pulley and other stuff on it, but I don't really care since it was way cheaper to do. So first thing, I'm gonna remove the old pump, and I'm gonna show you how I do it and see if it can help you to do so. So yeah, it was leaking pretty bad from over here, and it was making so much noise. So I looked on internet and everyone said to me that if it's making a lot of noise, the pump is dead. So I ordered a new one just to be sure, not mess around with opening it and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So first I'm gonna remove this over here, remove the hose. I'm gonna remove the belt with loosening the alternator over here, remove the belt, and yep. Just like so. With loosening, I did loosen this one over here, and this one, so the alternator can go down. And like you can see, it's gonna be pretty much easy to remove the belt after. So to remove the pump itself, you have three 12mm bolts. Do two on the bottom, one over on this side and one just over here, and the other one is over here. So you're gonna have to, I did disconnect the battery, disconnect a bunch of sensor over here, and loosen this, which was screwed over here to access the boat like this. So if you're afraid to not remember how everything goes, just take photos before, you're gonna be good. Just like so, the pump is removed. The two bolts I was talking about, one over here, and one over here. Like you can see, it did spill a lot. So what we're gonna reuse is obviously the pulley over here, the sensor we need to take off, the bolts that hold the bracket on, and this little cover over here, which is held by a bolt that holds the bracket to the pump. Another one over here, and that's pretty much it. Pulleys out. Turns out you just have to disconnect this part from the pump itself, because in the new one you have it already, so just have to plug it on. And I like to keep the boat, even if it's loose, in it, so things doesn't move around while I'm taking everything off. Now it's time for the fun part. Just like so. And the first one to go in, it's the longer boat over here. It might be a little bit too much down, so we wiggle it around till it makes its way. Just like so for this. After that, you want to put this first over here with these boats. After that, you need to put the pulley on. Go like that, like that. And after that, you need to put this thing on like so, and you have a brand new power steering pump for your Subaru STI. Yep. What you have left is put it in place. So now every boat is in place. Be sure to put the right one where it goes. The longer one goes on the bottom right when you're facing the pump. Should spin freely. Yep. So what I'm gonna do next is reconnect everything over here. And yep. So before tightening every 3 bolts that hold the bracket to the block, be sure that your bolt over here is perfectly lined up with the alternator. Otherwise you're gonna have some clearance issue. The bolt's not gonna fit in the threads of the alternator. So just before tightening everything, just be sure that this one is in as well as this one, and you should be good. And tighten everything. Everything is connected. I just need to connect these 2 hoses to the pump, and that should be good. And just to be sure, because these tend to fail in the long run, I did order these 2 parts. That's the O-ring over here. Can pose for the part number. That goes into the neck here. The O-ring is in the other pump, so I just decide to switch it just to be sure that it's not leaking anymore. So if sometime you just forgot to put things back on, like I usually do, I forgot to put this bracket on. So I did remove the strap, and you can pass the boat and your socket through here to put this bracket back on. So now comes the bleeding part, the part that I hate the most. I'm gonna fill the fluid reservoir until here. Go full lock to the left, full lock to the right. So once you did put back some fluid in it, you want to go full lock to the left, full lock to the right, 5 times at least. Once you did your 5 lock, full lock to the left and to the right, and the fluid doesn't seem to come down anymore, you can start the car. And see if there's there is, you see, it did suck some down. What you want to do is add some more, like so. And you want to do the full lock again, just to be sure that everything's going smooth. Want to go check again if there is a need to put some more in it. Not yet. You can do this a couple of times and just watch to be sure. And if you're feeling something shaking, something wiggling, it's probably because there's air left in the system. So you just do this until there's no more air in the system. Like you can see, no leaks from over here, no leaks from over here. But I did spill a little bit over here, so that's my bad. And I'm at minimum for now. So once you're there, you just put the cap on the reservoir back on. There's here in the GoPro, on the GoPro. And after that, you just want to look against at least 1 or 2 times each couple of miles to see if this comes down, and if yes, just to fill it up, and you should be good. So now I'm gonna go on a test drive just to be sure that nothing's shaking, there's no air left in the system. And I'm pretty confident, because last time I was struggling a lot with bleeding the power steering system, because what I didn't know is that my rack and pinion was bad and my pump did decide to say bye-bye at the same time. So I had a pretty insane leak coming from here and from here, because I believe this is pressurized and it wasn't working like it should. And every time I was stopping the car or raving the car a little bit, all the ETF, all the oil was coming out from here, and even from the cap. So everything was coming up fully pressurized, I believe, and was just spilling air everywhere on the car, which is not ideal. But now everything is new, pump is new, rack and pinion is new, so everything that's power steering related is brand new, so I should be good. And even my AC did decide to say bye-bye last autumn, at the end of the last summer. No, it was in December 2023. So this car had a lot of issue with it, so now it's back on the road, and I'm very happy with how it turns out. I'm happy that I did bought a brand new one, a brand new pump and rack and pinion, because otherwise it would have been a hell of a job to disassemble everything and just try to find which seal is worn off and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna go on a test drive right now and see if everything is good, which I believe so. So let's see if power steering is doing good. So far so good. Oh yeah. Before, the steering wheel and the rack and pinion itself was shaking so bad when I was turning to the left. So the car is doing very good. Everything's perfect. No shaking, no wobbling in the system. Everything is perfect like it should be. And yep, so that's it for this one, guys. I'm gonna see you in the next video. This one did go pretty well. I'm very happy with the result, since it bleed perfectly. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one. So peace out, see you.